Okay, can start? Great. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining for our school. And I will start just by presenting a bit the lab where we are here. So, Laboratoire d'Annecy de Physique des Particules, Particle Physics Lab. And we have nearly 160 people working here, researchers, engineers, technicians, administrators, students. And yeah, so we study particle and astroparticle physics, so the two infinites. We work on many experiments I will show you just after. We have also in the same building a physics theory laboratory, LAPP. We have also the MUST digital platform, so it's a computing center that is used for the grid, so for experiments at CERN to do a lot of computation, and an outreach platform, Utopia, that you will visit tonight. So as I said, we work on particle physics, cosmology, astrophysics, and different experiments, and we work on all the steps of the experiments, so designing, building, and data analysis, of course, and physics. The different experiments we work on are international. You can see here all over the world. So we work on experiments at CERN, Atlas, and LHCb, and you will have the opportunity to visit CERN on Saturday. On neutrino physics with stereo, supernemo, and dual experiments. The FCC is a future collider at CERN. CTAO is a Cherenkov telescope array, so an array of telescopes being built currently in La Palma and in Chile. Virgo and Einstein telescope to study the gravitational waves. And the LSST, the Vera Rubin Observatory, which is a very big telescope that I started to observe last year, in 2025, to study cosmology. And as I said, we do a lot of data analysis with all these experiments, and therefore we have some knowledge in software development and data analysis, and we have a history of schools related to software development. So you can see here some school about advanced programming, then data science, and more recently some HPC programming school, the Gray Scott one. And now this S3 school that you joined. Okay, and now we have a bit of organization brief. I will let Azza present.
Thank you. So I will talk about some general introduction. So starting with the lab area that will be used. So we have the Utopia and the Grande Galerie, They are both in front of the entrance, the lab entrance. And you will find panels everywhere. So as you know, your luggage are in the Utopia. And this evening we will have some presentation in Utopia. And the Grande Galerie is used for lunch and the cafe breaks. So for your accommodation, so all of you will be hosted in twin rooms with breakfast included in the Centre Jean 23. To make things easier, so room keys will be distributed during the 4 p.m. Coffee break at La Grande Galerie for those who are arriving today. So the Centre Jean 23 is located at walking distance 10 minutes from the lab. I make here the QR code. You can scan it directly, or you will have in this presentation the itinerary on Google Maps. Okay. So for this transportation in Annecy, we have city bus and we have also Vélo Annecy. It's for bikes, and we have the bus. So for the social activities that we have the social dinner. will be on Friday, so we'll meet directly at Le Fréty at 9 p.m. I had also the Google Maps itinerary here in the presentation. For Saturday, we will meet at 8:50 a.m. at the LAPP, so the LAPP parking, and please arrive no later than 9 a.m. For the lunch, we will bring some picnics from the LAPP, and we will return at 1 p.m., arriving in Annecy 2 p.m. to learn about CERN. I left also the link for the CERN. For the Wi-Fi, so each person receives his badge with the Wi-Fi here, with the code. And if someone have problem with the code, he can just reach to me, okay? You may also use Eduroam to connect. And please do not lose your coupon. It's confidential and it's used by your names. It will be used by your names. Okay, so for communication, we have mailing lists, the general mailing list. We have contact emails, me, Azza, and Thomas. We have the Slack channel. So for the Slack channel, we have a list of courses by days per day. So you will find the courses by typing in the bar search. So just type, for example, profiling and optimizing, or tap the name of the course and you will find the channel. Also, I will send the channel every morning. Okay, so for this evening, we will have Laura and Mathieu for in parallel welcome cocktail with tartiflette with presentation at Utopia. So we will be divided into two groups. Group 1 will be in Utopia from 6:30 to 7 p.m. And then we will switch. Okay, to know your group, we have a page on Indico where you find your group, your name with the group, okay? Okay, for the recognition, in the end of the school, we will have recognition for all participants and professors. Yeah, we will have recognition for all. So at first, we will have collaborative writing. So Romain will give you more information about it. You all will have certificates of participation, and you will have recognition on Appicon platform, which is a platform to credit and acknowledge scientific contributions. Okay. We will have at the end a dashboard like this. So we will have contributions, which in our case activities, which in our case courses, okay? And we'll have then badges, and these badges will be given to all of you according to your participation to these courses, okay? And medals for sure. These badges will be linked to ORCID automatically. That's why I need your ORCID to add you in the platform. So in ORCID, it will be appeared like a scientific contribution on ORCID. Okay. So also for the teacher, they will be included in the list of EVERS training. It's the training. It's the catalog training of EVERS. So they will be a project EVERS project, European project. They will be added to the list of the trainers. Okay, so some environmental information. So in LAPP, we started an environmental approach. So please separate your waste according to the symbols on the containers. Also, we encourage using local products and reusable containers also. For smokers, smoking and vaping, for sure, it's prohibited in the lab, except at the back of the Grande Galerie or in the square. Okay, so that's all.
Thank you. Thanks, Azza. We'll just come back for small points. On Slack here as well, you can see in the general channel, up here, you can find also some links if you are lost and don't know where are the resources. You'll find the links here to the Indico page, to the GitHub, etc., etc. Okay, and yes, so presentation at Utopia. Mathieu and Laura will tell you about neutrino physics and gravitational waves. That's what I wanted to add. Do you have any question on the local organization first? Or LAPP? Don't hesitate. No? Okay. If you have any question, ask. Yeah.
Do you have access for these slides?
Yes. So if you are on Slack right now, you can go in the general one, find here the link, and you will see the lectures. There is a page with all the lectures, and you can find the slides. So you can go back and find all the links, etc., etc. Good. If you have any other question, you can go on Slack also. Yeah.
I can see, please send your ORCID to Azza.
Yeah.
Just to precise that if you don't have any ORCID, you just have to go to the ORCID website. It takes 20 seconds to create an ORCID with your name on your affiliation. After, you will have the possibility to add all your publications, and they will be able to be seen in several websites in the same way. So just create your ORCID with your email, your name, and your affiliations enough.
It will be useful for all your academic life.
And, I also will ask you your ORCID for the checklist that we will try to read together.
Thanks. Okay. So let me continue a bit. So who are we? Here you can find the teachers for the week. So they will present themselves more in depth when they present. But just so you know, and you can see already the faces. And thanks to them for joining and for preparing the lectures. Now, who are you? So for those who replied to the survey, I got 31 answers by yesterday night. You can still go to the survey that you received by email and fill if you didn't do it, and I will update the charts afterwards. But at the moment, so you can see here the repartition of age, position, and identity. So we have a bit more men than women. We have mostly young students, which is good because that was the main target for the school, but not only, and that's also very good, that we have different profiles with engineers and more senior researchers. You come from all Europe, as far as Latvia and Spain, but a lot of people are coming from France, of course. And you come from very different scientific backgrounds. So a lot of bioinformatics, of physics, but also political science. What do we have? Glaciology, computational mechanics, etc. So this is very nice. I hope we have some very nice discussion this week to discover what you do outside of developing software. This is for the more technological side. So a lot of people are using Linux and otherwise some on macOS and Windows. I forgot to ask for those on Windows who use WSL. So everyone. Who doesn't? You do or you don't use WSL? You do, okay. Thanks. Okay, that will facilitate things And for the Python level, so that was not, there were no big requirements for Python background, just basics, but as you can see, most of you are very familiar with Python. Some less familiar, but I said it's all right. Most of the stuff that we will teach and that you will learn this week can be applied to different languages. So we use Python because it's widely used, but we could use another language. Okay, so for the agenda, I hope you know a bit what we will learn this week. But just to explain, the program is sought to follow the steps of construction of a scientific library. So every day will be a different step. So tomorrow you will learn what to do to start a project, then go into more advanced building and coding, then how to test and to improve your software, then secure it and deploy it with, for example, containerization. And finally, how to evaluate and publish in a nice way so others can reuse and cite your work. And to apply these different steps, you will actually take the work of a fake former student who defended their thesis and left behind their code. So you will take this code and try to see if you can make something better out of it. So for this project, we built this fake, of course, P-Coffee project. So it's now a single script that led to a very nice scientific study, studying the productivity of software developers as a function of the amount of coffee they take. And we want to take this and see what could have been done to ease your work, taking over the work, and to replicate this study. So we have a GitHub repository here that you will fork and clone for those who already know how to use GitHub, but you will do that tomorrow with Max's lecture. So starting from this same script, you will all build your own version of a library applying what you learn each day. But if you prefer to be safe, every evening we will push the solution of the day into the repository so you can stay in sync and take the solution for the day after. And for the material, so all the slides and extra material that will be needed for some of the lectures will be available in this repo. So same, you'll find the link in Slack and on the slide. With that, I just want to say again, welcome. I hope you have a fruitful week, and I look forward to discuss with you all. Thank you.